Hi everybody, welcome to Ask Dr. B. Today I'm going to talk about strategies that you can use to tackle nighttime bedwetting if your child is sleeping through messages from their bladder, telling their brain that it's time to wake up and go and have a wee. Ask Dr. B. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then please have a look at my video on the reasons why children may wet the bed at night. Number one, you've got to stop with the pull-ups. Pull-ups and nappies nowadays are so good at absorbing moisture that some children don't even know that they're wet. The children need that message from their skin that they're wet and uncomfortable in order to wake up and go and pass urine. If you're a bit reluctant to stop the pull-ups, what you can do is make your child wear some cotton underwear inside and then put the pull-ups on top of those. At least they'll get some sensation from that cotton underwear and you won't have to change the bedding and the mattress every single day. 2. Lifting or nighttime waking. Most children will wet the bed around the same time each night because when we sleep, we tend to sleep in very repetitive patterns. For a few nights, you may need to pop into your child's room every single hour to work out when they tend to wet the bed, and then start waking them around that time to break that sleep cycle so they enter a lighter stage of sleep just before they wet the bed. Use a star chart. Using a star chart is a great motivator if used correctly. You've got to start with small and achievable goals, and the rewards have to be memorable. Otherwise, your child is not going to engage in the star chart. So start by rewarding them for small things like having a wee before bed, drinking 5 glasses of juice in a day, and then slowly build to rewarding them for the number of dry nights they have a week. Language. It's a bit tricky, but you have to avoid using words that suggest your child is made in a way that makes it difficult for them to wake up at night. For example, phrases like, "she's just a deep sleeper." Instead, remind your child of times they woke up when somebody slammed a door or dropped something in the kitchen, and suddenly they'll be able to realize that waking up at night is something that they can do, and it becomes a positive association. Nighttime alarms. If all these interventions have failed, it's worth looking into getting a nighttime alarm. These are alarms that you put either under your bed sheet or on your child's pajamas that will alarm anytime there's moisture. They're really loud and they'll wake everybody up, but it starts to break the child's sleep cycle, so they start to wake up around the time that they tend to wet the bed. It's important to warn you that if your child sweats a lot at night, that this too can set off the alarm. These alarms are really effective. Studies have shown that 75% of children that are bedwetting for this reason are successful with the alarm. But in order for the alarm to be successful, it's important to engage with a reward chart, but also to make sure that you know it's going to take about 3 to 4 months before your child starts to beat the alarm, because those that get discouraged early are those that are less likely to respond to the alarm. I hope these strategies are helpful. Let me know what you think, and if there's anything else that you've used, then please let us know. Thanks again for watching Ask Dr. B.